So, good afternoon. My name is Ike Michael Uche.
Afternoon.
I'm the country director of ThinkCyber Nigeria Limited. Now, ThinkCyber is actually a global brand. What we specialize in building next generation cybersecurity professionals across the world. And with presence, our headquarters in Israel, we have presence in Singapore, India, UK, US, and over 15 countries. The Nigerian operation arm is actually trying to see how we can actually expand and scale our training. Hence, we actually launched the Think Cyber High Net Worth Individual Business Partner Forum. So in this presentation, I'm going to actually be walking you through what we do at Think Cyber, that's the technical capabilities and the competencies. I'll share success stories of our alumni, how they are faring in the industry. Then I'll now talk about the business partner, how we can actually work with high net worth individuals to actually create more trainings. Then Think Cyber and those high net worth individuals who join hand with us to influence training, we share profits together. So I'll be sharing my screen now.
Okay.
So one of the reasons why our training is different is simply because we use simulator to actually do training. So this is what the simulator looks like. So with the use of simulator, we've mastered the act of a 360 degrees way of training and not actually the traditional mode of training. So with the use of simulator, we have videos, labs, books, scenarios, and projects. So unlike not just every other training, but with what equipping students with strategies, tool, technique that they need to actually face real-world cybersecurity threats. So this is an example of what it looks like. Now, students can actually log in, they watch videos from our international experts recorded already in the simulator. Now, they have access to this simulator 24/7, not on demand, all through the training. Now, for this standard training we're actually talking about, it gives students the opportunity to be experts in multifaceted. Now, giving them limitless opportunity to thrive as a what? Penetration tester, vulnerability analysis expert or application security personnel, incident response or threat hunting personnel, then forensics expert. Now, this is one of the videos. So with the watch of these videos like this, now students can actually get to learn hands-on real-world experience from international world-class experts. They have access to books. They have access to books. Now, from the books, they can access labs.
Okay.
They can access labs. Now, at this lab level, the content of the lab are not just fictions. They are gathered from real world scenarios, which we put there in different programs for students to actually gain capability, gain mastery. Now, just like a dojo, a karate dojo, they come in as learner, and when they exit, they are professionals. So these particular labs is the beginning of technical muscle building. So they start building muscles, technical muscles in different programs they learn. So they move from one lab to the other, watch the video, read the books, solve the labs. Now, when they are through with the labs, we now move to the scenarios. Now, the scenarios is where we get to test the capability of the students in real world practical cybersecurity attack. Now, what I mean is this. So after each of the labs, once they've completed the labs, we set up a scenario. This is our own back end where we get to monitor the performance of the students. So end to end, we can see what they're doing, what the technical growth looks like, how they are progressing. Now we set up a scenario. Now in the scenario, live servers are simulated for the students to actually solve problems, real world cybersecurity.
Okay.
So in solving a real cybersecurity problem, the AI grades their capability, how they respond, their attack ability, their defense ability, how they actually respond to different scenarios at the end. They get to do 2 scenarios in every program. Now, once they leave that scenario, they move straight to project. Now, at each program, they write a project. Now, in the project level, it gets us to understand that these students are properly mastered what they have the program they have learned. Now, using the 360 degrees mode of learning that is different from the traditional way of training. they watch videos, they read books, they solve labs, they take two scenarios, real-world scenarios connected to cyber, not writing and answering objectives. They solve practical cybersecurity issues in real time, which is graded by the AI, and they submit projects. So they repeat. Now, each of these process is actually a certification procedure. Now, you are expected to actually complete 80% to 90% of your labs, all your labs, including the extra labs, complete two scenarios, and actually finish your project. Once you actually cross that particular percentage, you are certified in that program. Now, in the whole life cycle, they pass through different programs. There are about 8 to 9 programs. We have Introduction to Cyber, Linux Fundamentals, Python Fundamentals, Network Research, Penetration Testing, SOC Analysis, then Windows Forensics. Now, we just introduced some new program, which is actually in tandem with what imagine threats within the cybersecurity terrain. Now, threats like AI fundamentals, web analytics. So we introduce them so that students can actually be at par with what the demand of the market. Now, we're talking about the market. Now, this is the program mapping. So we have Introduction to Cyber, Linux Fundamentals, Python Fundamentals, Web Fundamentals, AI fundamentals. Now they move to network research. Now, all these parts are area of professional certification. So the students have a plethora of options and what to actually gain mastery in different domains so that anywhere they work to, anywhere they work for, or where they work into, they are what? They have multifaceted capability to serve across different departments. Again, multifaceted capability.
Okay.
Now, that gives them an express motion to become what? A manager or a CISO within time. Now, penetration testing, like I said, is an area of professionalization on its own. SOC analysis is an area of professionalization, Windows forensics. Now, if you've noticed with recent interviews that HRs are doing, they will tell you, send us your resume, send us this, but they will had a 3-minute video of what you can do. So now we've included that in our training. So you don't just come and tell us you can do this. Now, ability to communicate, technical communication. Now, technical communication to both technical audience and non-technical audience is now a key priority at each module level. So they summarize what they have done, hitting the key salient points of what they can do using the command tool technique methodology and what the STAR methodology to actually do, react to all the questions. STAR being situation, task, action, and result. So in engineering, if you are actually facing any, so you tell us the situation, the task you did, the action you took, and the results you actually got. So they use that to actually express their capability so that whosoever is looking at them understands that, one, from the point of technical capability, they can tell you the command they are using, the tool they are using, and the technique. Now, they properly understand both scenario-based situation, event-based situation, and most importantly, they understand standards, ethics, and frameworks in cybersecurity, because cybersecurity is actually what a regulated industry. Now, lastly, we understand the need for ethics, regulation, and standard. That is why we have working relationship with institutes like Cybersecurity Expert Association of Nigeria, then the ISAN. So every student become a professional member of Cybersecurity Expert Association of Nigeria. Now, that brings me to actually the end of our technical capability. Now, every conversation should have evidence. Now, who have we trained? Where are they currently? How did we start with them? What are they doing currently? Now, we started this training sometimes in 2022, July, where we trained some cohorts. Now, those first audience were not undergraduates. They were graduates who are actually looking into coming to cybersecurity. Now, after graduating them in December 2022, sometimes in 2022, we organized job fair for them. Now, all these people you are seeing, they took our training and they are currently enjoying their life in different organizations, top-notch organization. Now, this is one of them, works with one of the banks here in Nigeria. He has changed 2 jobs in 1 year, and in 1 year, the season of 1 year, and the salary is currently above 1 million. I think it's popping up.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, so this is where we started. This is the first job. Sorry, that's the second job. So if we scroll down to, this is the first job we got for him. This is where it's now. So we have other people, not only him. We have this is actually an executive student. When he came, he was already a manager in Huawei. So with our cybersecurity training, he moved to actually become is a NOC manager in Huawei. This is when he took our training. You see, it spans to now he moved straight to lead partnership and governance in Airtel. From there, he changed to what? Associate director. If you come here, ThinkCyber. So we have another person. Let me use Abioyo Yatoye. Abioyo Yatoye actually paid for this training when he was in South Africa. When he was in South Africa, so he was actually a Mastercard Foundation student, but he wasn't doing cyber tech. I think something about biology, but he got interested in cybersecurity, took the training. Today, he works for one of the biggest MSSP, managed security service provider in Africa, called CyberSoc. Now we have Arinze Ekpekbonobi. So I can go on ahead. Arinze, okay, just Arinze, sorry. Arinze. So, like they say, what would that like it's a narrative, but it's not true. They say what men can do, women can do better, but not in cybersecurity, maybe in HR. So we have a lady who actually came from the back. She did not read tech. She read English. She read English. And she said, I want to become a cybersecurity professional. I feel I can do this. She kept on telling me, give me a chance, Michael. Give me a chance. And we gave her a chance on the interview. She went ahead to actually beat all the engineers and got herself a space in what? In tech. So she's actually the female champion. So we gave her everything she needed to actually excel. She's currently there patiently working as a senior SOC in one of the banks. So we can go on and on. So we still have Bola who is actually an international guy. He works for one of our branch abroad. Then we have Emmanuel Uwokike. So we have Emmanuel Uwokike. So these are evidences of our success stories so far in the industry. Then let me now talk about the let me talk about the business partner forum. So in the course of deploying our training, we have noticed a lot of people have interest in money making concerning the training. So we had been looking for how to actually, instead of actually having multiple agents to actually trying to help us get to, we can have a business partner forum where people with high net worth individuals with influence and capabilities within the corridors of power and the whims and caprices of power can actually influence training. Why not? If not, we can share profit. Together, everybody achieves more. So that's actually that's where we are going to. So for the business partner forum, we're looking at training size of 50, 100, 50 size training, 100 size training, where we can actually jointly build capabilities and actually deploy training. So this is a presentation. I think I've shared this with you. Oh, not this, sorry.
Okay. You shared the slides, right?
Yeah, this particular slide, I've shared it with you.
Okay.
Bridge the gap. So the main aim is for us to jointly join us together to help bridge the gap in talent gap in cybersecurity, help secure the digital space in Africa and Nigeria, and actually promote cybersecurity standards in Nigeria. However, we are making money doing that together. So I'll pause here to actually see if you have any questions. So that's what ThinkCyber stands for. That's what we are doing. But before I stop, let me just show you a glimpse of what our job fair. So the beneficiaries of this, we train them, we organize job fairs. The one we're trying to do this year, one we're planning to do it either in a co-hotel or a landmark. So where we can actually invite we want to make this one on site, where we can invite most of the banks to actually come and see what we do and how we actually get them
in Jesus' precious name.
Sorry, just 1 minute.
Let's proceed for the next 2 minutes.
Your prayer don't start.
Sorry, let me get to the place where ThinkCyber. Job fair. So if you look very well, this guy here talking is this same guy here. This is when he just finished the training and he's actually doing his job fair. So this is a Kenejike. This is during the job fair. But this one we want to do not virtual. We want to do it live. So panels from the banks will be there. They will come and demonstrate capability. They'll come and demonstrate capability. The parents will ask them questions. Now, there will sit down employers. So they'll be looking at these guys are actually from they are top notch. So from there, employment and interviews can actually start. So I will stop here and actually wait to take your questions.
Okay, so this training, have you organized for companies?
Yeah,
as in company, apart from the business school you're having partnership collaboration with?
Okay, we did a training for former DPR, NUPRC. So for
NUPRC,
corporate, yeah, for corporate training, it's a little bit different. Now, most of them want to leave their office. They want to come so that they can get extra codes. Now, some of them want to travel abroad and have the training done abroad. Now, the way we design for corporate is like, now, our training are always 10 months. Now, they want to do maybe 2 weeks outside their office premises. So what we can organize for them, if they say they want to do it in London, they want to do it in America, why not? If not, they will pay for that cost of hosting the training in America, and they will pay us offshore allowance for actually training in America. Now, when they come back after the 2 weeks in Nigeria, the training continues online. So, but they must not be, it must not be less than 8 people.
Okay, it must not be less than 8 persons.
8 persons.
Okay. So in case I'm speaking to a company,
yes.
In case I'm speaking to a corporate sector, so I'll tell them that, but then they will need to finance trips.
Now, if they actually say they want to actually do the training on site, they pay for the cost of the training on site.
Okay, on the facility, the company facility.
Yeah, the facility. So if they tell us we want to training in Abuja, we want a training in Lagos, or we want a training in London.
Do you have a cost for on-site training?
Yeah, no, the cost for on-site training varies. Now, the cost for on-site training, like say we want to use somewhere like Agura Hotel, is the cost of retaining their training room for maybe 2 weeks, lunch.
Okay,
dinner,
let me say you want to use CNBC, and we have a training facility there.
Good. So they pay for all those stuff. So all they pay us is for bringing us on site to train. So now there's an additional cost for that. Now, after that, we fall back to virtual. So they finish their training virtually. They conclude the training virtually. So whatever we can do on site, we do on site. They conclude the rest virtually.
Okay.
I don't know if that answers the question.
No, it's okay. But okay, you can travel down to do the training.
Yes, they pay for the cost. Flight tickets, hotel accommodation, training allowance. So they pay for the cost.
Okay. So that's okay. I think that's what I want to get. And then these slides, are you sharing it to me to have full knowledge of it and the recording of this event or this?
Yes, that's why I'm recording it so that I can share it with you.
Okay. Okay. So it's fine when I look at all the details, and then what you can also guide me to do is to look to just scribble out areas you want the collaborations. So I can now look at it and I'll come back to you and what we can do. The areas of collaboration.
Can I use an example? Maybe we have the MD of a particular company or a parastatal, not just only training their corporate staff, they do CSR, corporate social responsibility. So we can tell him we have this particular package. The corporate social responsibility can be done in the aspect of tech for image building, brand building of what the company. I will use 3 examples. Now, they say, oh, let's talk about it. A world-class brand, ThinkCyber, can actually empower 50 people, train them. Now, at the graduation, we make it very loud. This is what this particular company is doing. So in the process of shortlisting, they can even open it out. So and so company is actually empowering so and so people. The requirement for you to apply to be a beneficiary, graduates, so and so, you must have so and so. So it makes their corporate, their CSR very big. Okay, they come in, we actually we help them shortlist candidates, we get them trained. At the graduation ceremony, they televise it, they package it. It's a proper give back to the society. That's one for corporate.
Oh,
Now that's one. Two, the corporate company can still even include their staffs in it who can benefit from such. Now, in such, now they can now decide how we can now talk about how best to do it. Virtual is actually very okay. Then maybe once in a while we come physically to actually meet with the candidates. Then the company sponsors that. Now the other one, it's a senator, the politicians who are looking for something to do within their constituency. Why not? If
their
not,
constituency.
yes, they can empower 50 people. We get them trained. We get them jobs. So then, likewise, well, government agencies, I don't accept.
Okay, so your training guarantees the trainees the jobs.
Our certification is actually tenable across 100 countries in partnership with city and guilds. Across, so it's not local; it's international. We are not a local brand.
Okay. Okay. So no wahala now. I think I have that knowledge now. So if you just let me know where the areas you do possible collaboration, how much is being paid as commission, and
Okay.
how much
I think we'll talk about our training for this package is $1,500. We're looking at a 50-man training.
I know.
One is $75,000. That's standard.
Okay.
Now, if the company is trying to add any other thing, it's on the company. Like if they are doing that a corporate social responsibility where they want to invite all the students down to have maybe a one-day event, kickoff event, blah, 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 blah. They do dinner, it's on them. That's the cost of our training. Now, then along the line, the graduation ceremony is on the company. That asks is to organize a job fair for them at the time we're doing job fair. Now, anybody facilitating this gets a 60%, 16% of the cost with us. So we share that, we deploy the training. Now, but our our highs are fixed on quality, delivery, industry standard, quality delivery, industry standard, and the success rate of the beneficiary. What they inject back into the industry, quality and standard they bring to the industry. Because now the industry guys are always struggling with training and retaining talents. Training and retaining talents in the midst of emerging threats, new threats coming out. It's just as if the way army are fighting Boko Haram. Now, Boko Haram, every day we come with tactics. Now, the army are losing men. Some of them run away. So they're always looking for people. So ours is to use this model to create a steady pipeline like super sub military, cyber military guys who can come in from day one, join the battle against cybersecurity, and are helping different establishment parastatals to fight threats, thereby increasing the cybersecurity index of Nigeria as a whole in the digital space. I think I don't know if that is making sense.
It's making sense. It's making the whole. You know what I'm saying?
They're always struggling. Just look at this guy. You see, there are things we cannot control. Now look at this guy. Now we told them that the first company they work for, they spent 3 years there. So under 1 year, I don't know, because of money, he ran from one company to another company. I'm sure the space. Do you get it? So there's no way you can lose the arm. You feel it somehow.
1 minute. I'll get one for the account opening. Are you the one that called? I think.
Madam, you speak Igbo.
Somebody called me. Oloman said somebody to call me. Account opening. You want to open account? Company account. Okay. So maybe marries. I don't know. I saw a text come from her. Mike, just hold on. The text came from her, so. Okay. On your WhatsApp. On your WhatsApp. Yes, on my WhatsApp. WhatsApp or text message. What do you call WhatsApp? Or text message. Or text message. I don't know. I clock, I never collect. Okay, it's WhatsApp. How about WhatsApp? You still get downloads for here. Michael, sorry.
Madam, I don't know you speak Igbo. Kai. That means you are everywhere. I was Igbo Yoruba.
Sorry, the thing went off or you
No, I
muted?
paused it so that we don't have your personal conversation recorded.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Okay,
I
all right.
forgot that
So, sorry?
I said I forgot I didn't mute. It was later I now noticed that I didn't mute.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay. So I like it. So you can penetrate every corner. So those are also people in Aso Rock. You can do business with them. The ones in Niger Delta, you can speak Okrika with them. Somebody like me, you're already speaking Igbo. I'm hearing what you are saying. So we are
Okay, so
business.
okay, so I was saying there, I have a friend that has a consultancy with one of the agencies, government agency, as a PPP thing,
Okay.
and he has been doing ThinkCyber. So this will be a very good avenue for us to work together. So after this meeting, I will now brief him. For the business roundtable is something he can conduct in collaboration with those people. You understand? And the training aspect too, I will mention it to him so that we can both collaborate and get this done immediately.
Okay, because we are looking at something in April, so we can start working towards that.
Okay.
So we are starting very early. I'm actually open for meeting anytime, any day. London time, American time, Australian time, Japanese time. We are
You know, go sleep.
we are
You
ready
know,
to
they sleep. You want die quick.
no, you go sleep in between now. You have to build yourself to be global. So if you are working with a team, if you are working with a team in Japan, I'm working with a team in Australia, I'm working with a team in Canada, you will not work. You will work now. You find a way around it. So you build yourself to be global. So we are global here.
That's
Any time we are here. So as we are waking up by 12, American time, London,
okay. Let's go.
Japanese Asian Open is already coming up. So early in the morning is
Okay.
London, from 2 p.m. is American time. So this is now an American time. So we are ready and open.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So you just send me those details, and then I will now discuss this with my prospects. So look at it together and see, because this is one very big possible area of collaboration for both parties.
We've been having this problem on how to bring in people so that, when we are many, we can achieve more. If it's only one person, so we are now many, not only us, everybody sharing the money. So the money is not going, so we can do more. Our target is
So
to
with
do,
this one particular person, we can achieve a lot.
yeah, our target is to do like 4 of this kind of training this year. So that's 300,000. So we can get it done so that there's a lot of money in people's hand. So if you want us, we can play it anyway. If you tell us, okay, we want to be a signatory to the receiving account, not a problem. We can always create a project account and make you a
No,
signatory.
what we can do, we can act as an agency. So what you do, you give us an authorization letter authorizing us to be your agents. Authorizing me to be your agent in Nigeria in all of this. So we will have that agreement and all that, so that the commission structure, the deliverables from my end, the deliverables from your end, it's captured in the agreement and all that. So what we need, no, I don't need to be a signatory to you guys. I can just be an agent to you officially.
Okay, but what about the case where the payment is made and we don't know about it and the agent diverts the money?
No. You will know. You will see all the invoice. You will see all the payment details, and then the money will come to you. So we'll give an account of where money will be paid.
The structure we have on ground is a joint marketing. Instead of actually having this agent structure, we bring you into our project account. Now everything is transparent and open. Once money is paid, you are a signatory, money is diverted, your percentage is diverted to your own account. We take it from there, put it in an operation account. we
Yes,
disburse
I'm with you. Yes.
yeah, we disburse the training. We've had situations where we had a partner, we gave an open arm. He collected money for training. He did not do the training. They started calling us. We don't know. He just told us that they did not make payment. They started calling us that they've disbursed money for training. We don't know about it. No money got into your account. So that end to end, there is transparency. You understand? So when money is paid
That's what I'm saying now. If you give me that Monday,
sorry? No, instead of
you
actually
see
giving
all
you
the
a
details
mandate,
there.
now instead of giving you a
And
mandate,
then every discussion I have with clients, I say,
no, if instead of giving you a mandate, we can add you as a kind of member of our board, non-executive
okay,
director. You understand? Or as the case may be,
okay,
have the authorization to do all those stuff. So that structure works better. It's more transparent than actually
okay.
an autonomy that we don't have
That's
an
fine.
oversight and we don't have a control over.
Oh,
So
that's
if
fine. That's
so
fine.
if so we
That's
can add
fine.
you immediately both on our
So
website,
I'll be a non-executive board member on your Nigerian office.
non-executive director in the company in the Nigerian
So
office.
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's okay by me.
Okay, good. So so
So
any
then, have
project.
you
So
registered for IoT?
say that again.
Are people give me the card? Hold on, asking. Are people registered? Are you people registered in FRCN and IoT and all of that? You have
FRCN. Which one is FRCN?
FRCN, Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria.
No, but we don't we don't
Okay,
have anything. We don't have any tax we have not paid. Our tax
but you
documentation.
this is your ThinkCyber. Is it a Nigerian company?
This ThinkCyber Nigeria. You are talking to the Nigerian operation.
Okay, it's a Nigerian company that has Nigerian CAC
Yes, we have all our
documentation and all
documentation.
that.
That's what I'm telling you. With FIRS, we are not owing any tax. Our tax are fully, our books are well updated.
Okay, 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 okay. So no problem now. So the non-executive director.
We are trying to build something that is transparent, that is not, how would I put it, a structure that is transparent. So what we just do, once we make you a non-executive director, we create an account, dollar and naira account that works with your project. So every project we have with you payment comes to that account, and that's where we disburse it. That so you manage, so business all the business partner forum engagement, their conversation comes through you. So you be the non-executive director in charge of the ThinkCyber High Net Worth Individual Business Partner Forum. So we create a different account for it. So those accounts, anybody that is coming in, the deal comes under you. You are the one who sign the agreement with him. You understand? We ThinkCyber. So all the payment comes to that account. I don't know if that works well with you. Hello? So that IOD, instead of the directors. Hello, madam, are you still there?